can't track.
What reason have I given you to suspect that I would be doing that?
Because you told us you just said you were.
Picture the building.
He was the one that called. Is that harassing type behavior?
No, I'm just recording in public.
Is that harassing type behavior?
No, sir.
Is harassment a crime in the state of Missouri?
I hate how you acting and how you trying to.
That's in the Bill of Rights. End quote. An auditor in Missouri was swarmed by police, including a chief, after filming a bang from a public sidewalk. The officers used, in quote, ATM robberies, in quote, and end quote, abnormal behavior, in quote, as a pretext to demand ID and suppress a journalist in oppos as camera. Watch as the auditor systematically dismantles their legal bluffs, forcing the chief to admit his own, in quote, abnormal, in quote, ignorance. Suspicion is not a crime, and being in oppos, annoying in oppos, is 100% legal. Record the tyrants until they learn the law.
Hey everybody, this is for the record. Today's February 21st, Bernalillo County. See if they're even open.
Good morning.
Morning, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, how can I help
Oh, just coming in.
you? Just go right inside.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You got a good day. Hey, you too. Yes, sir. CB, what's going on?
What's going on, man? You can call me Carlos.
All right. Okay.
It's all good.
What's going on, Carlos?
How much you? You want to scan me in here?
Yeah.
You in
So, do you have an appointment today?
there? No, I don't.
Oh, you don't have an appointment?
No.
Okay. So, I've been instructed to make sure and communicate with you and see if you have an appointment, we get you where you need to go. But if you don't have an appointment, you have to make an appointment
For?
to do your business today.
To do my business?
Yes, sir.
So and who told you that?
Who told me that? John Kill.
John Keel?
Yes, sir.
All right, you want to bring him over?
I don't believe he's here today, sir. But let me get this guy and see if he is here.
All right.
Do you know John is on premises today? Yeah, John Kill is on premises? Oh, I don't know. Okay. You might call in the SOC and see if John's here. And if not, Mr. Carlos would like to speak with John, if he is here.
Well, you know they can't make rules against me, right? That's
Sorry?
discriminating against me.
All
You know
I'm
what I
told
mean?
is that you need an appointment to come in, sir. That's all.
I don't need when I have to be treated like everybody else.
Yeah.
Nobody else needs an appointment either.
How you doing, sir?
Okay, yeah.
Good. How can I help you today?
I'd like to see if we can make an appointment for the, to talk to, no, I put the house under my name, because the lady told me to call her.
Is this for probate or is
Probate,
this for?
yes.
Okay.
So we can make an appointment with the-
Is this what we're?
Have a reason, a lawful reason to apply this? What is it? Do you know what it is?
I do, and it's in the letter.
No, this doesn't say why I can't come in or what that's for. There has to be a reason why they're trying to implement this protocol. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
I have to have done something unlawful for them to try to put a protocol. Protocol doesn't.
Can't get any further than this, sir.
Oh no! I can go in there, unless you're gonna stop me.
Sir,
You can call the police.
we could, or we could just end this peacefully.
All right, well, could you sign me in here, man? Or I'll do it myself if you don't want to. I'll do it myself.
Who are you going to see, though? Who are you here to see?
You go to the second floor
On business?
on business, which is
Okay.
my personal business, which is checking up on them and making sure they're being trans.
What's your business here today?
Oh, I wanted to come and do some press.
You wanted to do some press?
getting in one side, I was talking to the other deputy on the other side.
Okay.
So basically, this was drafted up because he had been going up the second floor, specifically harassing.
Hey,
I'm talking to him
That's
right now,
hearsay.
sir. Okay,
He's-
you
that's
can-
hearsay.
if you'll
He's
step
saying-
away, sir. All
He's
right.
saying I'm harassing
Okay,
people.
let me talk
I
to this
haven't.
gentleman, and then
That's
I'm going to talk to you,
hearsay.
okay? All right,
Okay,
there's
you
two
can't be
sides,
saying
there's
that.
two sides of the story. I'm going to talk to him, and then I'm going to talk to you,
That's
okay?
exactly.
All right? Give me a minute. all
Okay.
right?
Can't be saying I'm harassing.
Violation. Fourth Amendment. The officer illegally demanded the auditor into oppose. SID, stating in quote, I got called here about you, and that in oppose. That's enough of a reason, end quote. Legally, a call for service is not reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS, of a crime. The chief then fabricated a story about, end quote, ATM robberies, end quote, to manufacture RAS. Recording from a public sidewalk is a protected activity, and treating it as a criminal precursor is a deprivation of rights under color of law.
Harassing people when I'm not.
Press. We need to step outside and talk, okay?
Oh, what's
We need
this
to step
for?
outside the building and talk, okay? Otherwise, I'm going to have to put you in handcuffs and escort you outside,
Oh,
okay?
so under threat of arrest,
So
you're
can we
gonna.
go outside and talk?
Am I being trespassed?
Huh?
Am I being trespassed?
Sir, you have an order, all right, that you're supposed to coordinate your
An
visits to
order
Mr.
from
Chavez.
who?
From the attorney's office, okay?
They can order me around?
Yes.
How can they order me around?
You've been given a notification that you have to coordinate your visits here,
A
okay?
notice?
All right.
So they're
It's a letter-
discriminating
It's a
against
letter of
me.
no trespass. No, it's not
Sir,
discrimination.
officer, what's your name and badge number?
Deputy White. My badge number
Deputy?
is 398.
Okay, you know you're supposed to be protecting
Sir, I need you
the
to put the
people
camera
from
down.
the government,
I need
not
you to put the camera down, or
protecting the government from the people.
we need to go outside, or I'm gonna have to put you in handcuffs.
So you're gonna,
Okay. Let's
under
go
threat
outside.
of arrest,
Let's go outside.
under threat of arrest.
I'm
I'm
recording
coming
this
out.
too, sir.
Well, yeah, but your camera might end up missing. Your camera might end up missing. This is not
Can I
lawful.
speak for a minute?
This is not
It is
lawful.
lawful. It is lawful.
No, it's not lawful.
Yes.
It's
from the
not
county-
lawful.
It's from the county attorney's office, sir.
Just because it's from the attorney's office doesn't make it lawful, officer.
What would you think make it lawful?
Your
What would you think would make
the
it lawful?
Constitution is what's lawful,
All right. Sir,
and you made an oath to the Constitution, right?
sir, there.
You're not going to answer me. You're not going to answer my questions.
Yes, I made an oath, but
An oath,
there-
which is more important.
But they can still trespass you from the building, which you cannot enter upon. Okay,
They can't trespass me unless I'm committing a crime.
that's not true.
That's true.
No.
This is public property.
Okay,
I have
so-
every right to be
okay.
in public property and on public
They
property.
don't want you in the building anymore. All right.
They
It's in
can't
your best
stop me
interest
from
if
being-
You just leave. Okay.
They can't stop me from being in there.
Yeah. All
But
right.
I'm not
And
gonna leave
you-
from property.
and you
You're
can-
not gonna
and you
leave
can-
from
and you
property.
can
You're gonna have
contact-
to arrest
When
me.
you want to come back, you can contact Mr. Chavez.
I'm not going to contact him. That's discriminating. Why do I have to do it and no one else does? Why does everybody else have to do it?
What's your information, sir? What's your first name?
I'm not giving you my name. Go look for it. You can't trespass somebody from public property unless they're breaking the law. I'm surprised you don't know this, Officer White.
What's your business here?
To conduct press,
What kind of press?
gathering content, matters of public interest. People want to know what their money is being spent on. They want to know how it's being spent. They want to know where they can get these services, how they serve you, how good is the service. All this is of public interest.
What's your date of birth, Mr. Bennett? Conceal your identity from me? while
I'm not
conducting an
concealing my-
investigation? All right, I'm conducting an investigation. You're
What
concealing your identity.
what crime
What's
are
your-
you
what's your-
conducting?
What's your date of birth?
What crime are you?
I'm trying to determine whether
Investigating.
Or not, okay, I'm trying to determine for you whether or not this is a valid restraining order. Okay.
It's not a
And what-
restraining
and
order.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You
Or-
know what a
or
restraining order is.
Trespass order. Excuse me. Trespass.
That's
order.
not a trespass
Okay.
order. I have permission to come here as it says.
Listen to me.
But they're trying to put rules on it,
You're not listening to me.
which
sir.
isn't lawful.
Listen to me. All right. I'm trying to help you out and verify whether or not there is a valid trespass order against you from the building. Okay. All right. In order to do that, I need your birthday.
No, you don't need my birthday to see if it's valid. That has nothing to do with that. You better think again, partner. You better think again. Harassing.
Okay, Mr. Benavides, I got some clarification for you. Okay, so can I speak for a minute and explain everything?
Yes.
Okay, and please don't interrupt me?
Yes.
Okay, they're not saying...
I'm going to only interrupt you if you say something that's
well,
wrong. Okay.
let me just...
So we can, you know what I mean? So we can have
we can have a dialogue.
dialogue.
Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so they're not saying you can't come up here. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
What they're asking, and they're asking this as politely as they can, all right, is for you to coordinate with Mr. Chavez when you want to visit and who you want to speak to. That's all they're asking. That's what the other members of the press do, and that's what they're asking you to do, okay? Because people work here, all right, and you just show up, you go start talking to people, they take it as harassment, they're trying to do their job.
I understand.
So far, does that make sense?
No, not the last part that you're saying.
Okay.
Okay?
Well,
Just because they
people-
think they're being
people feel-
harassed.
People feel harassed.
They can feel it, but there's a difference being actually harassed and feeling harassed.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not doing anything that's physical, anything that's threatening. I'm a far distance away from the people that I'm recording. I'm not engaging with them.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything.
Here, that's fine, but please coordinate with Mr. Chavez. If not, if you refuse to abide by what they're asking you to do, they will, and they can criminally trespass.
Violation. First Amendment. A female officer confirmed the citizen was an auditor to antagonize law enforcement, and attempted to intimidate him with ban notice, that had not been legally served. This is viewpoint discrimination. By escalating a peaceful encounter based on her personal distaste for auditors, she violated the First Amendment, right to be free from government retaliation for exercising free speech and free press.
You from the building.
They can't.
And if they do that,
They
anytime
can't
anytime
chastise
if
me.
they
They
do
can't
that,
chastise.
listen to me.
No, we have to
Yes, we
debate
can.
here. We have to.
We
You remember
can.
you said dialogue right
We
here,
can-
right?
We can,
Okay,
and I can
let's-
criminally trespass you from the building.
You can't
okay?
criminally
I can.
trespass me from public
Sir.
property unless I'm committing a crime.
Sir,
What am I doing that would be committing a crime?
they're saying...
By not following their rules?
They're saying you're coming in and harassing employees while they're trying to do their
That's
job.
hearsay,
not
sir.
Doing what the other press members do.
So you're
which is
taking their
coordinate-
word
which is
over my
coordinate
word.
interviews.
I'm saying I'm not harassing you, but you're taking their word. You're supposed to be protecting the people from
I'm
our
getting-
government.
I'm getting both sides of the story, okay? I'm getting your side, I'm getting their side, okay?
I can
They're-
show you some
they're-
video
They're asking...
that I haven't harassed them. Like I told you, I stay far away. You're
all you
not
gotta
being
do-
reasonable.
All you gotta do is contact Mr. Chavez to coordinate your visits. That's all you have to do.
But
Okay?
the press is meant to be candid.
Okay.
It's meant to
I'm
be
gonna give you
candid.
this.
I don't need that. I don't need that.
All right, so...
Because Mr. Chavez or the lawyers, this is not it's not even a policy. It's their protocol, which is unconstitutional. They cannot stop me from coming in when I want. They want me to.
This is a place...
If you're gonna go do a drug bust, are you gonna go tell the drug dealer, hey, I'm coming in to do a drug bust tomorrow night, okay? You guys want to clean up everything, make sure everything's okay? No, this is candid. This is press.
You're the only one here.
And?
You're the only one here. You're the only one not doing what they've asked. You're the only one that's not coordinating.
Nobody.
your business,
They
okay?
haven't asked anybody else to coordinate. Ask this woman. Did she have to call and make a agenda to tell them your agenda? How long I'm gonna be there? When I'm gonna take a shit? What hand I'm gonna wipe my ass with?
Go somewhere else, please.
Go somewhere else? What am I doing?
You're not abiding by their wishes, okay? Their requests.
I'm not even in there
Okay.
right now. And you're trying to tell me to get it. I'm not even in there. They don't want me in there. And now you're trying to push me off the sidewalk?
Don't go back in there.
And now you're trying to push me off the sidewalk.
Don't go back in there, or they will criminally trespass you from
They
the
can't
building, okay?
criminally
Yes, they
trespass me.
can.
They can call you and say to trespass
there
me.
anything else
But
I can do
unless
today, sir?
I'm breaking the law,
Is there anything
I,
else we can do for you today, sir?
I want to, where do I put a complaint in for you?
You can call our non-emergency line at 798-7000. Okay? Is there anything else I can do?
No,
If you
where do
go-
I go
if you-
to?
If you
to
go
put in
back,
a complaint? Where at?
What's that?
Where at do I put it?
You
Sign a
can
paper.
call our non-emergency
I don't want to
line.
call. I want to go in and sign a paper.
You can call our non-emergency line. They can give you directions on how to do that. Okay, 798-7000. Okay. All right. If you go back in there, they will criminally trespass you
They
from the
can't
property,
criminally trespass you.
and we'll be forced to arrest you. I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. Okay.
You
All right.
can't trust somebody
Have a good
on
day, Mr.
public
Benavidez.
property unless they're
good day.
violating the law. That's what a tyrant you are, man. A tyrant. You're not honoring your oath? You don't want to honor your oath? Yeah, put your glasses on. I'd be ashamed to be looking in the camera too. You're going to see how everybody else, what everybody else thinks. You're going to be a YouTube star, buddy. Violating people's rights. Instead of defending him and protecting him, and then you're just letting him do it too. All right.
And that was for the record.
Conclusion. Tyranny is exposed by persistence. The police eventually backed down because the auditor refused to yield his Fourth Amendment rights. The officers and oppos attempt to turn in quote, photography in quote, into in quote, suspicion of robbery in quote, was a desperate legal failure. Lesson for Americans. Never provide ID for and oppos, being outside. And oppos, if an officer claims your behavior is in quote, abnormal in quote, remind them that the Constitution is the standard, not their comfort level. Document the badge numbers, challenge the fake in quote, ATM robbery in quote, scripts, and remember, suspicion is not a crime. Your camera is the check and balance against a badge-heavy ego. End quote. When a badge meets a masterclass in the Bill of Rights, end quote, an auditor in Missouri was swarmed by police, including a chief, after filming a bank from a public sidewalk. The officers used in quote, ATM robberies in quote, and in quote, abnormal behavior in quote, as a pretext to demand ID and suppress a journalist in oppos, as camera. Watch as the auditor systematically dismantles their legal bluffs, forcing the chief to admit his own in quote, abnormal in quote, ignorance. Suspicion is not a crime, and being in oppos, annoying in oppos, is 100% legal. Record the tyrants until they learn the law.
How's it going?
What we doing?
What's that?
What we doing?
Oh, we're just recording today.
Recording what?
Just out in public. Recording.
Recording what for?
Oh, I'm doing a story.
Who you with? Let me see some ID.
ID?
Uh-huh.
Like my journal credentials or?
Driver license, yeah. Some ID you need to identify yourself.
I need to identify myself?
Yeah.
Or did I do something wrong?
You know, you're a police officer. You're outside a state police office or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And everything, so I need to see your ID.
But
it's plain and simple. Let me tell you.
I understand, but I'm just asking if I did something wrong.
Okay, no, I didn't say you did anything wrong. I said I need to see your ID. When we have activity, suspicious activity. Right now, this is suspicious activity. This is not normal everyday operation. Okay, so need to see some ID.
I don't have any identification on me.
You don't?
No, not on me.
Okay, well, we need to start with your name then. You don't have any on? You don't have a wallet on you?
Violation. Fourth Amendment. The officer illegally demanded the auditor and oppos, SID, stating in quote, I got called here about you, and that in oppos. That's enough of a reason, end quote. Legally, a call for service is not reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS, of a crime. The chief then fabricated a story about, end quote, ATM robberies, end quote, to manufacture RAS. Recording from a public sidewalk is a protected activity, and treating it as a criminal precursor is a deprivation of rights under color of law.
Is this your vehicle?
No, it's not.
Where's your vehicle at?
Am I in trouble or something? Because like I'm just trying to do a story.
Okay, I'm just asking questions.
All right. Well, if I can get back to my story, so I can go ahead and finish.
No. I need to see some ID. You need to identify yourself right now, because right now you're failing to identify. When a police officer, asks for your identification, then you need to ID yourself.
Is that the Texas statute?
That's a law.
Is that the Texas law?
That's a police officer law. I'm not standing here and going to ask questions. You need to produce some ID.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
All right, then I'm just going to remain silent.
Do what?
I'm going to remain silent.
Well, come on over here. Come on over here. Is he with you?
I'm going to remain silent.
Violation. First Amendment. A female officer confirmed the citizen was an auditor to antagonize law enforcement, and attempted to intimidate him with ban notice, that had not been legally served. This is viewpoint discrimination. By escalating a peaceful encounter based on her personal distaste for auditors, she violated the First Amendment right to be free from government retaliation for exercising free speech and free press.
Okay. Same here with this one. Where's your vehicle at?
From Texas?
Are we still being detained?
You're not detained at all. You're free to leave.
Well, right now we're asking questions. Anytime.
So you're detaining me?
If you're not going to identify yourself, you're free to go.
Okay.
So y'all going to leave, or what we doing?
Public taking pictures?
No, you're taking specific pictures of the state police.
Yes, sir. Personal use.
Personal use. That's a little suspicious. It ain't every day that people take pictures of the state police, building.
They should.
Oh man, it's even more suspicious when you're asked to ID yourself, and you choose not to.
You're not going to need that taser. I'm not on it.
I'm not worried about that.
So you're saying I'm a suspicious person?
What you're doing is
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
First of all,
being a suspicious
I'm
person?
asking the question. If you don't want to identify yourself,
oh, okay.
you don't have to ask the question.
I thought this was a consensual contact. If I'm being detained, then I'm just going to exercise my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
They say you're free to leave.
Okay. I don't have to leave.
Can I ask you a question? We've got some people here who conduct some pretty sensitive investigations. Can you at least respect the privacy of those who are not in uniform and not taking that test?
Okay. What reason have I given you to suspect that I would be taking that test?
Because you told us you
just said you were.
Picture of the building.
Well, I'm asking you about the people who are not in uniform.
Actually, you're taking pictures of a guy because you're filming right now. You are.
Yeah, I know I'm filming.
I hope you continue.
And that one is awesome.
And as is this one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can you go back to my question?
I'm sorry. Just to address your concerns, I always film when I interact with law enforcement. And I'm sorry.
Can you respect the privacy of the people who are not in uniform that's inside there? Of course, it's actually pretty sensitive.
Of course, we're not filming anybody that's out of uniform or in a personal car unless they do something suspicious or odd, and then of course we would film them because their behavior is odd. But we're not here to get anybody's personal information. We have no image. We're not intending to do any wrong.
So,
but other than just taking pictures, you don't want to tell us why you're not. How long have you been out here?
No, not very long. I was kind of admiring your gymnasium that you got out back there. Isn't it a gymnasium, like a workout room or something? I see weight machines in there.
Any more questions, guys? If you have any questions or like to speak to anybody, you're welcome to come in the front door.
Okay, we appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else?
That's everything.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, take care.
We would invite you to leave anytime you want.
He's getting his camera ready. I think he wants to take a picture.
They're gonna put us on YouTube.
What's up? You're still being detained?
Nobody said that you're detained. You said that you're detained. Just trying to figure out what you're doing.
No, we're just taking pictures and recording out in public. That's it.
Okay. Did you drive here?
We ain't got no budgets. We don't need no budgets.
How you doing, sir?
Conclusion. Tyranny is exposed by persistence. The police eventually backed down because the auditor refused to yield his Fourth Amendment rights. The officers and oppos attempt to turn, in quote, photography, in quote, into, in quote, suspicion of robbery, in quote, was a desperate legal failure. Lesson for Americans: never provide ID for and oppos being outside. And oppos, if an officer claims your behavior is, in quote, abnormal, in quote, remind them that the Constitution is the standard, not their comfort level. Document the badge numbers, challenge the fake, in quote, ATM robbery, in quote, scripts, and remember, suspicion is not a crime. Your camera is the check and balance against a badge-heavy ego, end quote. When a badge meets a masterclass in the Bill of Rights, end quote, an auditor in Missouri was swarmed by police, including a chief, after filming a bank from a public sidewalk. The officers used, in quote, ATM robberies, in quote, and, in quote, abnormal behavior, in quote, as a pretext to demand ID and suppress a journalist and oppos as camera. Watch as the auditor systematically dismantles their legal bluffs, forcing the chief to admit his own, in quote, abnormal, in quote, ignorance. Suspicion is not a crime, and being in oppos, annoying in oppos, is 100% legal. Record the tyrants until they learn the law.
Hey, I'm okay. I'm Officer Myers with the Maryville Police Department. Hey, somebody called.
I appreciate
was wondering about the recording, man. They didn't know what was going on, and it's right outside of a bank, so they thought.
I think it was that guy.
It may have been, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from. What is the story with it?
What you mean?
With the recording.
What you mean?
What are you doing? You're standing outside of a bank, man.
I was actually walking until I noticed that this guy was actually following me, and then I seen him on the phone. And then I seen the lady walk out. So I'm just putting,
more or less, you're recording, trying to make sure.
I'm just paying 2 and 2. I was like, I'm sure he's probably calling law enforcement. So I was like, let me just hang around.
I appreciate
5
you doing
minutes,
that, man.
and you
really
did.
Do. What's your name? I'm Ian.
I didn't give it.
Okay. Well, do you have your ID on you? I'd like to see it.
Can I get your name and your badge number?
Yeah, it's Ian Myers 217.
And you, sir?
It's Stolte 200.
I appreciate both of you guys identifying yourselves.
You betcha.
Yeah.
I need to borrow your ID, bud. I got
you
called
need to
here
borrow
about
it?
you. Yes.
Okay, you want to trade IDs?
I'm
Violation. Fourth Amendment. The officer illegally demanded the auditor and oppos SID, stating, in quote, I got called here about you, and that in oppos. That's enough of a reason, end quote. Legally, a call for service is not reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS, of a crime. The chief then fabricated a story about, end quote, ATM robberies, end quote, to manufacture RAS. Recording from a public sidewalk is a protected activity, and treating it as a criminal precursor is a deprivation of rights under color of law.
I'm gonna see yours. I got called here about you, my guy.
That's fine.
And that's enough of a reason for me to ask for it.
Can I get like a captain or a
This is the chief of police at Sam.
How you doing, sir? What I'm doing, I'm conducting a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
They can't really turn that into a crime. I do not want to waive my Fourth Amendment right and give this gentleman who's actually like he's trying to demand. I'm not doing anything wrong, so.
No, I understand. He's been
yes,
super
sir.
nice and respectful to you.
It's okay.
The main reason we got called here is because you were outside of a bank.
Nothing's wrong. What I do? Go ahead.
Let me explain to you. We've had a lot of what they call J-hook robberies, where they're attaching to ATMs and ripping ATM machines out.
Okay.
And prior to them doing that, is they actually send people in and they actually record and take pictures. And explain to you why we're here.
That's fine, and it's okay for you to ask, sir. But I don't really want you to turn to an asshole and try to demand my ID, saying that I have to give it to you, sir.
I'm not turning into an
And
asshole.
I hope that if this is the chief right here, I hope he kind of pull you over to the side and let you know that
he didn't do anything to cross that line.
Okay, I just said I don't. It seemed like he was kind of.
That direction. You're trying to push it that direction.
I do not.
He is not.
I do not.
Like I said, we're not looking to get there, man.
Okay, I don't want to.
But ultimately, again, we were called about you.
Nothing's wrong with that.
The behavior in and of itself is abnormal, right? And we've explained to you why it's abnormal.
Is it illegal? I'm out here just exercising my right to record in public. Nothing's wrong with that.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm not going to answer. You can answer it.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Because you've asked me several, right?
Just for your name and badge number. That's all I asked you so far.
When you're recording somebody standing over there and maybe say he was the one that called, is that harassing type behavior?
No, I'm just recording in public.
Is that harassing type behavior?
No, sir.
Is harassment a crime in the state of Missouri?
I hate how you acting and how you trying to turn a constitutional protected activity into a crime. That is a piece of shit, Officer Myers, sir. I'm really trying to be... Sir, I'm telling you, I'm flexing my right to record on a public sidewalk. I stopped and waited because I told you this guy has been following me, and I seen him on the phone, and me just using my common sense, I'm sure that he called you. I was hanging around 5 minutes, and I was right. You pulled up, sir. And I'm telling you, please don't try to... Man, come on. Am I detained or am I free to go?
You're free to go.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Nah, he said I'm free to go.
You are?
Yeah. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on you gentlemen.
We're gonna wait too.
Okay.
We can wait.
Okay. How long you been on the force?
It's been a while now.
Well, what? Like, can you put a number on it? At least how many? What?
How long you been doing First Amendment audits?
You don't want to answer how long you been on the force? I gotta go for you that?
I asked you a respectful
I gotta
question.
go sunshine request that? How long is the academy? Come on, we're gonna for you that too. Come on, Chief. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna sunshine that. There's nothing wrong with taking a picture. You just made public record though. And I'm sure you know that.
Got a body camera rolling, buddy.
Hey,
it's okay.
I'm glad we all recording. That's a good thing. You know, I'm just out recording. I wanted to, and I was like, damn, it's great. I get to meet the chief, but I see how this. It's okay, man.
All right.
Wow.
What we were doing.
Fair enough. Love the idea.
Wow, it took them that long to say that. Hey, Kansas City, I hate that.
I don't appreciate what you said to her, that our goal was to sue you guys. Have you guys been sued before?
I am not aware of that, sir.
Then why would you say that?
That's just my opinion.
That's your opinion?
Yes, sir.
It's not us just simply educating people about our rights?
Okay, so at this point...
So at this point, you can shut the f up and get back in your vehicle. That's what you can do. Yeah, just get back in your vehicle and drive off.
So
we don't pay you to give directives. You can shut the f up and get back in your vehicle. If you disturb me anymore, I will sue you. Yeah. So don't disturb me out here on a public sidewalk.
It is a public sidewalk.
Just
You're
go.
very correct.
Yeah, go give your directives to somebody actually breaking the law, not me.
Oh, I never said you broke the
get
law.
back in your vehicle and drive away.
I don't think so.
Why not? You're just gonna stand out here and waste tax dollars?
You're standing out here.
Yeah, I'm doing work. I'm doing my investigation.
What's your investigation?
It's you now.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get back in your vehicle and drive away.
I like it out here. It's nice out today.
It is beautiful out here, but
Then
you
I hang
know
out
you
with
have work to do.
Together.
No, I don't want to hang out with you.
You don't want to hang out with the police?
No.
Oh, come on now.
No.
I like
Look,
your
guys,
hat.
she's trying to be sarcastic.
It's a nice hat.
That's cool.
Makes you highly identifiable.
You want to identify me? My name's Alex. Nice to meet you.
You do? Okay. Alex, what's your last name?
Oh, no, I'm not going to give you that.
Oh, okay. You understand you're banned from the property, though?
You understand I don't give a shit what you have to say?
Fair enough.
Yeah. I bet she wipes back to front. Yeah, I know, guys. So you just going to stand here? Or?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it's
to
nice
each their
out
own.
today.
You're going to leave before I do. So.
Probably.
Yeah.
Mountain at 272. Go ahead. I have confirmed that this is a gentleman who is a First Amendment auditor attempting to antagonize law enforcement.
She said, violation. First Amendment. A female officer confirmed the citizen was an auditor to antagonize law enforcement, and attempted to intimidate him with a ban notice, that had not been legally served. This is viewpoint discrimination. By escalating a peaceful encounter based on her personal distaste for auditors, she violated the First Amendment right to be free from government retaliation for exercising free speech and free press.
I was antagonizing.
Made contact with the gentleman.
Yeah, guys, we have confirmed that this is a bitch here.
Refusing to identify himself further.
And she sucks as a police officer.
Of a ban notice from.
And I have not been banned from this property yet. They haven't come out here and told me, so. I step foot on the property, I can do so. They have not trespassed me, so your word means nothing.
They did.
No, they didn't. They didn't tell me anything.
And if you go on the property, then I have to write you a ticket.
Okay, okay. You want to play that game? Okay, I'll step on the property then. Stepped on the property.
I'm out there in 272. Can I get an additional minute or two?
Yeah, guys, nobody from the...
Hey, Alex.
How you doing, pretty lady?
Well, I was doing... Today's actually really sucked, to be totally honest.
Well, I hope I made your day better.
You made it more entertaining.
Yeah, don't take a picture of me. Cowboy Jack, he charges for photographs.
Charges for
Yes,
photographs?
I told you I was a three-time rodeo state
It's a
champion.
two-way street.
Three-time rodeo state champion.
It's a two-way
Come on,
street,
come on.
man.
Look at her, guys. Look at her. Couldn't just walk away. Gonna take a picture of my sexy face
I'm
here.
trying to, but you keep
Did you raise your pants in there as the time I was turning my GoPro back on? Because you took forever. I was telling them that you were in there circle jerking everybody. Yeah.
Like I said, that stuff costs extra, man. I don't get paid good enough for that.
You don't get paid? Well, if you want to work for me, let me know.
I mean, I really do have the ability to get under people's skin something fierce.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Cowboy Jack's a naughty, naughty guy. He likes that.
Alex.
Huh? Cowboy Jack! Yeah.
Conclusion. Tyranny is exposed by persistence. The police eventually backed down because the auditor refused to yield his Fourth Amendment rights. The officers and oppos attempt to turn in quote, photography in quote, into in quote, suspicion of robbery in quote, was a desperate legal failure. Lesson for Americans. Never provide ID for and oppos, being outside. And oppos, if an officer claims your behavior is in quote, abnormal in quote, remind them that the Constitution is the standard, not their comfort level. Document the badge numbers, challenge the fake in quote, ATM robbery in quote, scripts, and remember, suspicion is not a crime. Your camera is the check and balance against a badge-heavy ego.